Hi everybody, welcome. Thanks for joining in. As usual, 10 hands of bridge to play, and let's just get stuck in, see how we go. Right, pass. 8 high card points. There's kind of nothing to do. But, you know, honestly, I really think there's a big change happening in bridge in the world at the moment. And I see vulnerability just making a massive difference to the way people are bidding, and not vulnerable people are going crazy with, you know, preempting on 5 card suits, not 6 card suits or 7 card suits, 5 card suits. And it just seems to be a winning strategy. Certainly rocks the boat a little bit. So let's give this a shot. Let's go with a modern style. And I'm going to open this a week 2 in hearts. I mean, it's awful, but that's what I'm going to do. 2 hearts. And, well, you know, no harm done. Partners passed. The thing is, you know, I guess the philosophy is, look, if they bid 1 spade or tried to stop and 1 no trump or something, I was going to bid 2 hearts anyway, maybe. So let's just get in and do it before they do it. All right, anyway, let's go. 2 hearts, double, pass, 2 spades, pass. My lead, not going to lead a spade. The fact that North didn't support the hearts, North would bid 3 hearts with a 3 card suit. So North's got a doubleton heart probably. I'm just going to lead a heart. I don't know. 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5. Okay, well. 2, 3, 5. So it looks like here we can use the computer tendencies to get a bit of info here. When the computer plays the 5 of hearts, she won't have the 4 because the computer always plays the bottom cards of when possible. So a human player here with the 5 and the 4 might play the 5, might play the 4, mix it up a little bit. But I know the computer's doesn't have the 4 here. So it looks like North started with ace doubleton of hearts. Pretty sure that North won't have 3 hearts because computer would have supported my week 2 with the 3 card suit. So I think North started with ace 4 of hearts and East started with 6 5 of hearts. So we'll cover this. And so is it possible? What's going on? How's Declarer playing this? Looks like king of diamonds. Maybe trying to set up the diamond suit to discard clubs. There's probably not a lot I can do about that. Declarer seems to have plenty of entries to her hand. So I'm just going to grab the ace and play a club. And I don't think North's got ace queen, but you never know. Oh, he does. Okay, no, that's all cool. There's the suit we were pretty sure East pretty sure that East had doubleton 6 of hearts. Indeed, she did, and we did good to switch to a club here, but there we go. Okay, so really not much to the play of the hand, but made 2 spades, made 2 just for an average score. And this time it really didn't make much difference what I did. You know, had I opened the bidding, East and West would have played 2 spades. So kind of no change. Didn't hurt to bid 2 hearts. Didn't kind of make any difference. But as we play, I'm going to I'm going to be aggressive with my openings, not vulnerable, which is what I normally do anyway. A few people have been asking, I've mentioned a few times that my partner and I, my regular partner, when we're playing, what we started off doing is, or a year and a half ago, we were talking about how vulnerable we tend to be overbidding our opening hands, and getting into trouble opening a bit light. So we were trying to be a bit more conservative with our openings, vulnerable, and then non-vulnerable. We wanted to push a little bit more. So we started with that approach, and then we ended up, in fact, playing two entirely different systems, vulnerable and not vulnerable. So vulnerable, we play a very strong, solid, sound system, and not vulnerable, we open very light, crazy light, like 8 points always as an opening bid for us, not vulnerable. So we've taken it to extremes, but that seems to be a very common approach these days. So even without going to the extreme of having two different systems, like I kind of like to do, you and your partner, you can still talk about just taking a different approach when you're vulnerable versus not vulnerable. Really worthwhile thinking about. Okay, 10, 13 high card points, and we are vulnerable this time, and I've got a great hand. This is a nice hand. So, of course, at any vulnerability, this is a one spade opening here. Three diamonds. Okay, so three diamonds, the way the computer plays this is just a strong hand. So a lot of players play weak jump shifts, or some of you will be playing Bergen raises and that sort of thing, where three diamonds shows spade support. All sorts of different options for that three diamond bid. Pretty simple here. That three diamonds is strong. So 16 or more points, and 5, probably 6 diamonds. I've got 13. I can't bid 3 hearts here. I can't bid 4 clubs. I don't really want to bid 4 clubs. I really just want to bid either 3 no trumps or 3 spades. Doesn't really matter which one, and see what partner does next. If I do bid 3 spades and then partner bids 3 no trumps, I think that's probably high enough, because it's maybe a bit of a misfit here. I've got a singleton diamond, and partner's got a whole bunch of diamonds. So I think I'm just going to bid 3 spades, see what happens. 3 no trumps. Okay, so that's high enough for me. I know partner's strong. I've only got 13 though, so we're only in around 29, 30 points between the two hands. And a singleton diamond when partner's got diamonds isn't so good. I am happy that partner got to be declarer, because when we're in no trumps, do you imagine partner's got queen of hearts or queen of clubs, or queen of hearts and queen of clubs? We really want North to be declarer here, because the lead potentially is coming around to North's queens. So in no trumps here, we want the lead coming to the queens, not through the queens. So I'm happy to have not bid 3 no trumps. Oh well, North didn't have any queens, but that's all fine. Okay, so we have probably we got lots of tricks. Maybe 5 or 6 diamond tricks, 5 spade tricks, probably 2 aces. So we're probably going to make 12 tricks here. So I'm just going to win the king of hearts. And I'm going to play diamonds, but if diamonds don't break, I need that entry to the spade suit. So I'm just going to play ace, king. Oh, so diamonds don't break. No problem. I'm still got that jack of diamonds to lose, so I'm going to lose that now. Yep, I'm just going to establish the diamonds. I can still get over to the ace of spades. There's a club. So over to the ace. 9 of diamonds. 8 of diamonds. And a club, a spade back to my hand, and we make 12 tricks. So yeah, 12 tricks. There we go. Happy enough with the bidding. 10. North was maybe a little strong. 18 points. Great diamonds. North was pretty strong there. A bit stronger than I had hoped for. But it's a little tricky. Not that easy to bid, I guess. Maybe a club lead would have made things a bit awkward for us as well. So happy enough with the result. Yep, happy enough. Kind of missed a slam, but kind of not. Club lead, as I said, could have been a bit awkward. So reasonable, all good. All good there. Right, 10, 20 high card points. So again, just talking about the vulnerability, we're not vulnerable, but makes no difference. I'm still going to open 2 no trumps. 2022, I don't actually like the 20 to 22 point range, to be honest. So for me, that range is a little bit wide. I like to play 2 no trumps as 20 or 21. The reason is 20 to 22, if your partner opens 2 no trumps showing 20 to 22, whether it's 20 or 22 makes a big difference, and there's no real chance to invite to game after a 2 no trump opener. You've either got a bid game or not. So I like 20 to 21 as the opening range, and with 22, just open 2 clubs and bid 2 no trumps on the next round. So anyway, that's not what we got here. So 2 no trumps, 20 to 22. 3 clubs is Stamen. Again, some people play Baron or Puppet Stamen, all sorts of different things here. But we're just simple Stamen. So 3 hearts, 4 card heart suit. 5 hearts. All right, so what's that all about? Partner has got a good hand. His partner's saying, look, I've got enough for game. Maybe you've got enough for slam. Do you want to go to slam? And I'm mixed. I've got good hearts, but I've only got 20. So I'm expecting partner will have around about 10 points. Partner's thinking, if I've got 22 and partner's got 10, maybe partner wants to invite, maybe partner's thinking that might be a slam on, but I've only got 20. So I'm just going to pass. North will have 10 or 11 points in a 4 card heart suit. There you go, 11 points in a 4 card heart suit. So we're probably we're in the right contract here. This is fine. We've got 4 heart tricks, 2 spades, that's 6. 4 clubs is 10. We've got King of Diamonds is 11, or one of those diamonds, King and Queen, 11, and 12. 12 points. North's got 12 points. Yep. So a couple of interesting points here. One, Q saying North has 12 points. I miscounted. Yep, North's got 12 points, 9, 10, 11, 12. Why didn't North bid slam? Because his hand is very balanced. He knows I might only have 20. So between the 2 hands, he's thinking 32 points with 2 balanced hands isn't so good for slam. With balanced hands, you really want a little bit more. And so I like North's 5 heart bid. And you can see slam's not very good. Well, it's okay, but we're going to need, we're certainly missing the ace of diamonds, and we might lose the jack of diamonds as well. So slams, only around about 50%, and we don't need to be bidding a 50% slam. Even if we make that slam, I know I'm going to get to the end of the hand and maybe we make 6, and we're going to say, well, why didn't you bid 6? But just look at the 2 hands together. We're missing that jack of diamonds, so we could easily lose a diamond trick here. We are in a good contract. 5 hearts making 5 or 5 hearts making 6. Those are 2 very good contracts. You don't really want to be in a slam here. So I like North's bid. Jenny is saying, why not ask for aces? That's a good question, Jenny. And the reason is that, let's have a look at these. We've got 3 aces. We've got no problem with the aces and the kings. Right? Look at the 2 hands. Aces and kings, no problem. We've got 3 aces. We've got, 4 kings between the 2 hands. So there's no problem with ace or kings. But it hasn't helped us. The problem with the hand is not the aces and the kings. It's the fact that I've only got 20 points. Very important. So I'm just going to show you Jenny's question again, which I'm sure lots of people are asking. Why didn't North ask for aces? Because aces isn't North's problem. North's problem is how many points I've got. Now let's look at this hand again. If I had, so I've got 20 points. If I had 21 points, if I had the jack of diamonds, 6 hearts would be great. 6 no trumps would be great. But I don't. I've only got 20 points. And North knows that with only 32 points between the 2 hands, we're not strong enough. So North's 5 heart bid was really a really good choice. Okay, does that make sense? I know everyone loves to ask for aces, but North, the question, again, I know I'm repeating myself, what really North wanted to know is whether I had 20 points or 22 points, not how many aces I've had. So North asked me, did you have 20 or 22? So well done, North. Okay, so I'm just going to win this. I'm going to draw some trumps. Okay, so hearts don't break. So I'm certainly going to carry on with hearts here. I'm going to draw all the trumps because I've got no problem. Well, actually, I do have a slight problem in the hand. If I draw all the trumps, yeah, do have a slight problem. I still want to finesse the diamond, but I've got a bit of a problem. If I draw trumps and then lose to the jack of diamonds, and then a spade comes back, and I have to knock out the ace of diamonds, then I'm going to go down. So I really want to set the diamond suit up before drawing all the trumps. But I'm worried that if I do that, I'm going to get roughed somewhere. Also, I think West is more likely to have length in diamonds and East is likely to be short in diamonds. So, I'm going to draw one more round of trumps, play a diamond, spade. Now I can finesse the diamond, and even if the diamond finesse loses, there's nothing East can do to harm me, because East has got East. If I take the diamond finesse, loses to the jack, then East, there's nothing East can do to harm me. The only thing that might happen here is that East might ruff. Doesn't. Okay, so now I can draw. Now I can draw trumps. 9 of diamonds is a winner, and we've got clubs. So we made 12 tricks, but you can see it was kind of touch and go, and I like North's bid. I think North has done very well here. All right. So West in fact had ace jack doubleton of diamonds. So there we go. Okay, good. Well done, North. 5 hearts was a great bid. Once again, aces isn't what North wanted in my hand. Points was what North I wanted in my hand, and I didn't have them. We stopped in 5. We were missing the jack of diamonds. Sure, we didn't lose to the jack of diamonds this time, but we might have on another hand. And Q saying, yeah, did I see that was 45%? I know, look, but the scores, you're right, but it's fine. It's still, don't let the score distract you, everybody, from the fact that this was not a good slam to be in. Okay? It was not a good slam to be. I'm sure lots of people bid slam and they found the jack of diamonds. That's great. But without seeing all 4 hands, you're missing the jack of diamonds, and you often will go down in 6 hearts on this hand. So don't let the result put you off. It was a good auction. Right, 10, 15, 16 high card points. So that's 1 spade. Oh, well, I bid 1 club. Actually, what am I talking about? I did bid 1 club. Why did I say 1 spade? 1 club. Oh, my head's in a spin. Okay, 1 club, 1 spade, 2 diamonds, 2 spades. I can bid. I just bid 2 no trumps or 3 no trumps. I'm just going to bid 3 no trumps. Don't mind a spade lead, and with that diamond suit in the north hand, I expect to make a few diamond tricks. Ooh, okay, 5, 6, 7. Well, it looks like we're going to need the diamond finesse. Okay, here's another one. Here's another one like last time. Is this a good contract or a bad contract? Is this a good contract or a bad contract? That's my question for you guys. And what tends to happen is we're going to get to the end of the hand, and you're going to tell me whether this is a good contract or a bad contract. Did we bid this well, or did we bid this not well, poorly? Is this where we want to be? And I know some of you will want to be saying, well, we don't know yet, because depends who's got the king of diamonds. If West has got the king of diamonds, we're going to go down, because we're going to make 5 club tricks. A spade is 6, ace of diamonds is 7, ace of hearts is 8. We need the diamond finesse to work. And if the diamond finesse works, we're going to make 3 no trumps. If the diamond finesse doesn't work, we're going to go down on 3 no trumps. But you can't wait till the end of the hand. Same on the previous hand. We can't judge that slam by what happened at the end of the hand. We can only judge it by what happened at the beginning of the hand, when we couldn't see the east-west cards. So here we are, and looks we're about 50-50 for making this contract. So Q's saying so-so. Yep. And Gus is saying so-so. So, and if the finesse works, we can make. So are we happy in this contract? Are we going to, are we okay with the bidding, or do we bid too much? And you can't say we have to wait. You're going to wait till the end of the hand. We've got to decide if we're happy with the bidding now, regardless of whether or not the diamond finesse works. So I'm happy. Sometimes it's going to make, sometimes it's going to go down. I'm just going to play, kind of doesn't matter. I'm just going to play ace, jack of diamonds. All right, diamond finesse works. So this time, 3 no trumps was good. Well, the 3 no trumps is going to make easily this time. Actually, I probably shouldn't have done that. Slightly poor technique here, to be honest. Okay, we ended up making 13 tricks. Good. Oh, we made 13 tricks. We should have been slam. No. It's all, you can't look, you can't judge you normally, well, often can't judge the bidding by the result. I know that's a hard thing to do sometimes, but you just can't. Right, won a trump pass. Oh, these are nice hands tonight. Goodness gracious me. 10, 20 high card points, and North's open 12 to 14. So we've got, here we are going to slam. So 10, is that 20? 20. So we've got 32 points between the two hands. We could play, there's 3 possible contracts: 6 spades, 6 diamonds, or 6 no trumps. I'm going to, what I really should be doing here is bidding spades, then bidding diamonds to see whether we've got a spade or a diamond fit. But the only thing with diamonds is that it doesn't score very well, and 6 no trumps is often better. So if we've got a spade fit, 6 spades is fine. If we've got a diamond fit, even if we do have a diamond fit, I'm tempted to play 6 no trumps anyway. 6 diamonds might be safer, but 6 no trumps might score better. So I'll show you. I'm going to bid 3 spades. North bids 4 spades, so we've got a spade, but I am actually just going to check this time. Now here we go. Here's one for Jenny. Jenny, good. So this time I am going to check for aces, because this time I do care about the aces in the North hand. I don't care so much about the points because I've got such 2 good suits. So I think we've got enough points. I'm not worried about the points because of those 2 good suits. This time I am worried about the possibility that we are missing 2 aces. It's only just possible because we've got 32 points between the 2 hands. So we're only missing 8 points, but it is possible that we could be missing the ace of spades and the ace of hearts. So I'm just going to check. North shows 2 aces, so that's fine. I'm going to bid 6 spades. Now I could bid 7 spades, but that's likely to be on need a finesse or something. So 6 spades will be fine. Still slightly tempted to bid 6 no trumps, but okay, so 7 anything is fine. We're going to make 5 spade tricks, 5 diamond tricks is 10. We've got ace of clubs is 11, ace, king, queen of hearts. So we're making 13 tricks here, no problem. Wish I'd bid 6 no trumps now. Well, I wish I'd bid 7 no trumps, but that's all fine. Let's just make sure diamonds are breaking. And yep, so we have got everything. We got an extra trick, in fact. We've got more tricks than we need. Yep. All right, so quite interesting, isn't it? So on some hands we do care about aces, but not every slam hand we need to know about aces. Some slam hands we need to know about points, and it's a danger every time this slam is close to automatically ask for aces, because sometimes the aces aren't enough. Sometimes you need the extra points. Okay, that's all fine. 52%, pretty normal. That's all good as gold. Right. Let's play hand 12. Now, was it last week we were talking about blunders and mistakes in bridge, and it might have been the week before. In fact, I always talk about them because I always make so many blunders and mistakes. One of the things I know myself is that when I'm playing, I tend to do, so if it's a 2-day tournament, for example, I tend to do better on the second day or the third day than at the beginning. And I believe a lot of it is because I look after myself during the tournament, and I, try and eat properly, and I don't, try and sleep properly, and I stay awake. So I'm conscious. I'm trying to basically stay awake on the second and third day. And it's not that it gets to the second and third day, I don't think I'm playing any better. I'm probably playing slightly worse because everyone gets tired. But I think often what tends to happen is when people are playing after the second or third day, I'm getting a little bit tired, but everyone else is getting really tired because they're not maybe always looking after themselves the way they should. So if I can hang on for 2 or 3 days, I feel like I've got an advantage, which is great. But I tend not to do so well at the start of the tournaments. So I've been thinking about that. Why don't I start well? If I could start well and finish well, everything would be great. And so I've been thinking a lot about warming up properly and preparing for bridge better. And what I did, one of the things I've done is I actually started a chess course. I don't hardly even play chess, but I was looking at a chess course about mistakes, blunders in chess. And one of the recommendations by a chess grandmaster was, before you play, do a little warm-up. So, like you're about to play bridge on Saturday or Thursday or night or whatever it is, just do one little warm-up before you play. So maybe you're about to play your 10 hands on Sky Bridge Club. Well, just do a little warm-up or do something to get your brain thinking about bridge, and then start playing. And maybe it'll be helpful. That's certainly something I'm going to be trying over the next while. So I'll let you know how that goes. If you guys have any thoughts, or if you find that helpful, trying it yourself, or whether you already do that or not, let's talk about it. But I think preparing, getting yourself in the right frame of mind, staying in the right frame of mind, concentrating, focus, all those things are important. Okay, here we go again. My goodness gracious, we are getting points. It's a points fest. Once again, North has shown a strong hand. I'd like this one better because I've only got 12 points, but I do have that Queen of Clubs. So North's got a 5, probably 6-card club suit, and I've got the Queen of Clubs. We may well make a whole bunch of club tricks here. So I'm just going to start by showing my second suit. 3 no trumps. Oh, I really want to bid 6 no trumps this time. I really want to, because I know I've got 12. I know I've only got 12, but I love that Queen of Clubs in North suit. So what can I do? The thing is, here's the thing. I feel like my hand's pretty good, but maybe it's not quite good enough. I've only got 12 high card points, very balanced. So that's not so good. But I do have the Queen of Clubs. So that's really good. I really need to know, is North, well, what do I need to know? What do I want to know about the North hand? Tell me. You guys, what more information can we get from North? What are the things we want to know about? Have a think about it for a second. And no, I won't say anything. Have a think about it for a second. What do we need to know? What extra information do we need to know about the North hand? Spades stopper. Yeah, spades, sure. Covering spades, that'd be a good thing. North did bid 3 no trumps, so we can hope for something. But yep, stopper and spades would be good. We also kind of need to know, has North got the minimum 16? Because that 3 club bid on the Skybridge Club computer shows 16. So has North got the minimum 16, or has North got a little bit extra? That'd be nice to know as well. And of course, if I do bid 6 no trumps, it's not so good if we're missing 2 aces, because obviously we'll lose the 2 aces straight away. So there's 3 things I want to know about. I want to know, does North have to really have a good spade suit? Does North have the king of spades or the ace of spades? That's one thing. Does North have the bare minimum 16, or has North got a little bit extra? That's another thing I want to know. Are we missing 2 aces? That's another thing I want to know. So there's 3 things I need to know about. And asking for aces only tells me about one of those things. Okay. Not enough information. So big mistake is just, it might be slam, ask for aces. It's not the only thing we need to know about. All sorts of things we need to know about. I simply don't have enough information. I don't know what to do. So I'm going to bid 4 no trumps. And this is an invitational bid. It's not asking for aces, because it's a raise of 3 no trumps to 4 no trumps. And my question to North is, are you minimum? Do you have the minimum 16, or have you got a little bit extra? And if North's got a little bit extra, he's going to bid 6. He doesn't, so we're probably high enough. And look at that, we are high enough. Awesome. We're missing, we've got a spade to lose, we've got a diamond to lose. Gosh, our hearts aren't set up. This is not, we're plenty high enough. Good. All right, awesome. Really good. The quantitative 4 no trump bid, this is called. Nothing fancy. Just wanted to know, have you got a bit extra? North said no. It's got the minimum 16. So that is great. Yeah, we're going to be even 4 no trumps. This could be a bit of a stretch. So what have we got? 1, 2 spade tricks, 3 club tricks is 5, 3 diamond tricks is 8, 9, 10. Okay. Maybe 5, we might make 5 club tricks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the spade. Now, I'm going to play a diamond now. I could finesse the heart and set up a heart trick, but I'm going to play a diamond. I don't really want to lose the lead to West and have West play a spade through the North spades. So I don't want to take that heart finesse. I don't want to lose to West. I'll play a diamond and hope that East has got the ace. Doesn't. Here comes a spade. So I'm struggling even in or heart switch. Okay, so we're okay now. So what have we got now? We got 1, 2 spade tricks, 3 diamond tricks is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, still, I'm going to take the heart finesse. That worked. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and maybe, so we can take the, interesting. We can take let's take the 2, what's happened on the spades? 7 rounds of spades have gone. How many spades did I start with? What was I? I was 1, 5. I was 2, 5, 4, 2 shape. So there's 8 spades have been played. Diamond. All right, so I'm going to take the King Jack of diamonds. So West started with 4 diamonds, East started with 2, and East has thrown a club. So let's take the King of spades and a club to the Queen, and the King of diamonds, and the Ace of hearts, and over to the club, Oh, okay, so clubs don't break. So that's unfortunate. So we end up with 10 tricks. Nice. We get a good score here. I suspect, I don't know why. Maybe people bid to slam on the sand. I don't know. Not sure. Okay, so good. I'm glad these hands have come up, because we can these invitational bids, inviting to slam is a good thing to do, just in the same way we invite to game. You know, 1 no trump, 2 no trumps. Is there enough for game? 1 no trump, 4 no trumps. Is there enough for slam? We saw an earlier one, 3 hearts, 5 hearts. These invitational bids, there's nothing fancy, but they're really, really useful. Yeah, three times, in fact, we've had kind of invitational bids, which has been great. Okay, 10, 15 high card points, so that's 1 club. 2 clubs, 2 diamonds. 15 is not really enough for slam here. Oh, sorry, not enough for game here, let alone slam. I've got 15. North's got between 6 and 9. Not enough for game. Jack of diamonds is no good. Do have 5 good clubs. So happy to compete to 3 clubs. But certainly don't want to play in game. 5, 6, 7. Yep, we are high enough. And west has led a diamond. We have. Okay, so we've got to think about this a little bit. We could easily lose a diamond, 2 hearts, and 2 spades. We don't want that. West has led the 8 of diamonds. I think that looks like doubleton diamond, maybe even singleton diamond. So it's possible, if West has got the ace of hearts, that king of hearts is doomed. So we could lose 2 heart tricks. And look at the diamonds. We could lose a diamond. So that's 3 potential losers. And we could also lose 2 spades. Sure, we can play the ace and up to the queen or the 10, but if we get that wrong, we could lose 2 spades, 1 diamond, and 2 hearts, and we do not want that. So somehow we've got to avoid that situation. What I kind of like to do, I kind of like to not take let this run around. East wins the king of diamonds, queen of diamonds, plays a diamond back, West roughs, spade. I don't know. I can just play ace of diamonds, draw some trumps, play a heart, but that's going to need the spade finesse. I'm wondering if what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to think of a way to avoid having to take any spade finesse. I'm trying to think of a way to give the lead to East and West at just the right moment to make them the ones who lead spades. So I could, if I play low here and West gets a rough, that's no good. So I'm going to play the ace. Yeah. Can't quite think of how to not play spades. So I'm just going to draw a couple of trumps while I'm thinking about it. So East had 5 or 6 diamonds, doubleton club. That's the club gone. I'm just going to play a diamond now. Oh, jack of spades. All right. Well, there's my problem solved. So because East has led a spade, I can just let that run round to the queen and only lose. Oh, now they switch to a heart. So all my problems are solved. All my problems are solved. We've got the rest. So my problem here is, if I had been left to play the spades on my own, when I play a spade up to the north hand, I wasn't going to know whether to play the 10 and hope that West had the jack, or the queen and hope that West had the king. So I was trying to avoid playing the spades altogether. Couldn't quite think of a way to legitimately do it, but then East and West kind of did it for me, which was helpful. Okay, let's play hand 8. 6, 7, 8, 9, 2 diamonds, 2 spades. Now, we got 8 high card, 6, 7, 8, 9 high card points. North's overcalled 2 spades. So we have to decide, are we going to go for game or are we going to stay in a part score? What are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on this, everybody? For me, it's touch and go. I like the fact that I've got 9 high card points. I like the jack of spades in North suit. I like not having any points in the opposition suit. What I don't like is the very balanced hand, 4-3-3-3 shape, or 3-3-3-4 shape, 3 spades, 3 hearts, 3 diamonds, and 4 clubs. Nothing to rough. So I'm not thrilled. Okay, so Q's going 4 spades. Okay. Terence is going a bit slower because of the overcall. SB Pierce is worried about the balanced hand. So all these points, these are all good ideas. Okay, no right or wrong, but yeah, we got a good hand, 9 points, but North only overcalled, and it is balanced. And Sarah stayed in the part score, and Heather's going to pass, SB's going to pass, all sorts of different ideas. We could invite. Now, I could bid 3 spades, inviting North to game, or three diamonds. I don't want to get too technical, but I could invite North to game. But yeah, to be honest, I think I'm just going to pass. I think even if we make game, we're probably not going to get a bad score playing in 2 spades. Okay, North's got 15. It's not a bad contract. We're missing a diamond. We're missing a heart. We're missing the king of clubs. We're missing the queen of spades. So again, regardless of the result, I'm fairly happy with the bidding. We still have, we're still likely to lose the ace of hearts and the king of clubs, and maybe a spade. So really not too much to the play. Well, I do have a little tricky thing here to decide. If East started with a 4-card spade suit, I need to play a low spade to the jack now. But if, maybe I should do that, just in case East started with 4 spades. The danger of playing the king of spades here, if I play the king, small, 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 then if West started with queen 10, 4th of spades, if I play the king of spades, the 7, and West started with queen 10 and 2 small, I'm going to lose 2 spade tricks. Whereas if I play a spade to the jack, then I might only lose 1 spade trick. The downside of playing a spade to the jack is I might lose to the doubleton queen in the West hand. I'm going to play a spade to the jack, just in case East has 4 of them. Or he didn't, he only had 3, so it made no difference. And I can now, I want to win in the north hand, play the Queen of clubs taking the club finesse. The reason I'm playing the queen is I just want to keep the lead in the north hand. All right, so club finesse works. So we end up making 4. We're going to make 4. But just because the club finesse worked. Didn't necessarily want to be in 4. And we were a little lucky spades broke as well, so. And 2 trumps to finish with. Okay, so a couple of important points here. One, as usual, we want to look at the north-south cards and decide, are we happy in game? And it was kind of touch and go, missing a diamond, heart, probable spade loser, club finesse, borderline. So we should be not dissatisfied playing in game. The fact that the spades broke 3-2 and the club finesse was onside and that we made game shouldn't be relevant. It's what happened when we saw the dummy, not after we saw all 4 hands, which tells us whether we bid well. Therese is saying Therese would have invited. Yeah, probably. It's probably right, Therese, to be honest. I think South's hand was probably worth an invitation. I was just overly trying to make the point there about the balanced hand, but yeah, probably worth an invitation. And North probably would have accepted, but still, slam a game won't always make on those, on the north-south cards. So, okay, anyway, that's all fine. Hand 9, 6, 7, 8 high card points, 1 a trump, so that's an easy pass. Terence is saying, if you have a finesse to make game or slam, you should bid it. Not really, Terence. So it's not quite as simple as it seems, because one, before we bid, we often don't know if things are going to be on a finesse or not. So maybe a better way, we know if game's going to be close sometimes, touch and go, but whether it's on a finesse or not, we can't always tell. But I take your point. You're trying to say, should we bid tight games in pairs? So duplicate bridge, definitely not. No, because even if we're in a part score making 10 tricks, we still normally get a good score. So, I mean, look at the previous hand. We stopped in 2 spades and we still got a good score, which tends to be what happens. So there's no need to push for tight games playing pairs. If you're playing teams, imp scoring, and you're vulnerable, then yeah, you definitely want to be bidding the close, vulnerable games, playing teams, but not playing pairs, because you still get a good score anyway. Does that, hope that makes some sort of sense. All right, so 6, 7, 8 high card points. This is an easy pass. In fact, when we finished, I'll quickly look at the north-south, look at our points, and we'll just look at the part scores that we were in making game, and you'll see they're probably all fine. Okay, spade lead, 3 of spades. So what are we going to do here? We're just going to set up the club tricks. Yep, I'm just going to quickly spade. Now, I'm not going to duck the spade because I don't want the opposition switching to diamonds. So yeah, I mean, I could duck the spade to try and break this spade communication, but it would be bad if I ducked the spade and then the opposition switched to diamonds, because the diamonds aren't exactly robust. So I'll win the king and just knock out the clubs immediately. Keep working on these clubs. What was that? 9, 10. Still missing the queen. Queen and jack of spades are still missing. Let's play some clubs here. Clubs. Clubs. There's the spade. Interesting. So what I can do here actually is if I play a spade, East is going to be on lead. I wasn't really watching what was going on, playing a bit fast. If I play a spade, East is on lead and is going to... Does East have a heart left? Maybe East has got no hearts left. So I can just play... I wasn't, to be honest, I wasn't really watching. So I toss East in with a spade. East did have a heart, but is now going to have to play a diamond. And we get a diamond trick at the end. Okay, so diamond finesse worked anyway. Okay, now quickly, I'm just going to want to play hand. Let's play hand 10 just quickly, and then I want to look at this, look at the match point scores, and I'll show you something that I think you'll find, I hope you'll find useful. 14 high card points, lots of diamonds. Good. I've got a, well, not a good, but I've got a 7-card diamond suit, but I've also got 3-3 in the majors, so I'm actually going to double here, because I kind of want North to bid a major suit with my excellent 3-card support in both cases. Ooh. Okay. 5 cards double. Let's see what happens. Really, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, interesting. So let's play king, 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 king. Now, I'm going to play a spade, because East will not have the ace, queen of spades. There's no way East has got the ace, queen of spades. North will have either the ace or the queen, for sure. So we just get our... Ooh, I didn't want that. No, we didn't want that diamond lead. Did not want that diamond lead. Oh, that's what we wanted, spades. So let's take our spades. And it kind of doesn't matter what we do now. East has got... It really doesn't matter what we do. So East is what? We got too many off. 4 off, that's 1100. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 4 off, 1100. That'll be a good score for us. 98%. Yep. Okay. Now, I want to just quickly go and look at my scores, because hopefully this will show you what I'm talking about. So we were north-south. So we actually only played 2 part scores. 2 spades by east-west. All right, so 3 clubs by north-south for 66%. And here's, I guess, the important one. 2 spades by north-south making 4, right? 2 spades making 4. We missed a game, but we scored 72%. That's it. That's no surprise to me. So 2 spades, making 10 tricks, 72%. You can still get a good score by bidding, by staying in a part score and making game, playing duplicate, playing pairs bridge. If you bid game and go down, you're not going to get a good score. So coming to the question from Terence earlier, playing pairs, you just don't need to be bidding close games to get a good score. And this is something I've often talked about, and there it is, staring at us in the face. Okay, everybody, thank you very much. I will look. Actually, I'm going to be probably on a plane this time next week again. So we may have to change to a Tuesday next week, but I'll know a bit closer to the time. But I'll be here sometime next week. Thanks very much, everybody. I'll see you sometime real soon. Good night.